Hello, beautiful Earth Angels. So delighted to be here with you today. Welcome to Earth Angels Unite. And this is the shadow of the heart. Your heart is the gateway to your angel's love, it's a sanctuary. Your heart is an alchemical space that can transform any pain into peace. And when you understand and know and recognize the shadows of the heart, you can navigate them with more ease and more grace and um, and really transform them. So, my intention with these beautiful hello, welcome, hi, Lauren, namaste. My intention with these transmissions, this weekly transmissions, is to gather the earth angels together, because when more of us are gathered, there's a beautiful power, there's an I am presence, and really to help the earth angels to wake up, to shine your light, to share your medicine, to speak your truth, and really by healing, right? Healing the issues and the tissues, healing the pain, the trauma, the wounds. And of course, when we gather together, we're more powerful. And in these transmissions, I'm going to be sharing teachings from my debut book, Receiving from Your Angels: 4 Practices to Heal Your Pain with Angel Love. I often share either an angel meditation or angel activation. And this is to help you to trust your intuition, to relax and cherish your body, to receive your next level of angelic pain relief. And so, really, I'm here for you. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're struggling with, whether you're struggling with physical pain or emotional pain, and you're ready for a natural pain relief solution, I'm here for you. If you're struggling with with a long-standing pattern that feels like it's never going to end, your angels have the solution for you. Your angels know how to help you navigate that, heal that, and transform that. And I'm here to help you with that. And if you're really just looking for a deeper connection to your angels, a deeper relationship to your body, to your soul, and to the angelic realm, I'm here. I'm here to help. And so, for those of you who are new to me, hi, Lisa. Hi, Nick. So happy to be here with you. Oh, yes, another one is coming for sure. I'm writing it right now, Lisa. You're so sweet. She said, I love how you said debut book, which means another one is coming. Yay. Yes, I'm working on my second book right now. So happy about that. So my name is Jill Kempner. I'm an angel coach and author, of course, of my debut book, Receiving from Your Angels: 4 Practices to Heal Your Pain with Angel Love. And as an angel coach, what I help you do is to heal the pain in your body, right? Whether that's physical or emotional pain, with the love of the angels through relaxation. And I want to welcome everyone who's going to be here live today. Hi, Mariah. Namaste. I want to welcome all those who are connecting with the replay. I want you to trust and know that we're all here together. And I want to welcome a beautiful circle of empowerment, a circle of angelic love, angelic light, to surround our whole transmission, and then to surround each of you. So really invite, welcome, and receive your angels' their loving support. Hi, Michelle. Namaste. And happy Valentine's Day, everybody. This is just, Tuesdays are the day that I offer my transmissions. And of course, if it's Valentine's Day, we have to honor that. So we are talking about today the shadow of the heart. And of course, if you're here live, say hi. So happy that you're here. Hi, Michelle. And so what I've been doing on up-leveling the YouTube lives is sharing more of my story, getting more comfortable sharing my story. Actually, what I'm going to share today is really tender. I'm just listening to the angels for a second to see what they were saying. And so, yeah, just happy to be here with you. And so when I was tuning in, I'm like, okay, what are we going to talk about on Valentine's Day? And I think a lot of people are talking about love and self-love, and there's, there's romantic love, and there's platonic love, and there's familial love, friendship love. There's all these different kinds of love. And I was like, okay. And what I heard, because I'm sharing, teachings and medicine from my book, was to talk about the shadow of the heart. And I'm so excited to share, my story and the teachings with you, because I had a revelation about the shadow of the heart, which I wrote about in my book. But I had another level of revelation when I was at King Spa. So I was at King Spa this weekend, and I just took some time to, relax and receive. I was also celebrating just how well the angel receiver training is being received. And really, the class right now is full. There's always room for one more. But, so I was going to celebrate, I was going to relax and receive. And also, I had a pain in my back that I thought, okay, I need to slow down. I need to tune in. I need to tend. And so while I was relaxing there, it was also very busy on a Saturday. So I'm probably going to go on a different day moving forward, but you live and learn. And so I was in the amethyst room, which is such a great room. The whole entire room is filled with amethyst crystals. Like, the walls are amethyst. And then they changed the flooring to be these little Hakomi beads. So, anyway, it's very playful. It has a playful energy in there, because it kind of feels like it's like Chuck E. Cheese for adults, like the Chuck E. Cheese balls, but they're tiny little wooden, antimicrobial wooden balls. And so you're laying on them. It's very relaxing. And so I was tuning in to, my angels, and just, breathing. And they were, inviting me to connect with my inner child. And, what was going on is I was feeling a little bit nervous about sharing my story as the angel receiver training is approaching, because I'm really, changing, I'm up leveling and upgrading the way that I'm teaching and sharing my medicine, and wanting to integrate more of my story and integrate more of the story into the teachings and how they link together. And so it just takes practice. And so my parts felt really nervous, because a couple times I feel, over the past couple of months when I've been doing it, it's sort of been a little shaky or a little messy, I think. So I was feeling nervous. And so I was guided to do some mindset work that I learned from my coach. And I've been doing this mindset work for years. And I was like, okay, this is the time to pull this mindset work out and do it. And so basically, I was just clearing out all of the negative thoughts that I had about that circumstance of sharing my story when I teach. And, all these thoughts were coming out, and, I was like, okay. And, I had this really, like, I was unpacking it, and I had this really painful thought: they'll hate me. They will hate me. And I was like, wait, what? Like, where did that come from? I was like, oh my gosh, that's so my inner child. And, this is something I'm actually going to be talking a lot more about in my second book, when I share more stories about my childhood. In my first book, I share some very, powerful and personal stories, but not as much about my actual childhood. There's one story in particular, the story of my father's traumatic death, but I don't talk a ton about sort of where I was vibrationally and energetically at that time. And so what what came up once I felt that thought, once I sort of unburied, right, unearthed that thought, they're going to hate me. I was flooded with memories of my childhood, and that feeling of hate that I really had buried. So much so that I didn't include hate as a shadow of the heart, but we'll talk about that. So, I struggled with hating my parents when I was a child, because it was such a stressful and traumatic experience that I had in childhood and upbringing. And actually, I really struggled. This is hard for me to say, but it's important to share. I actually really struggled with hating God. And like I said, I'm going to talk a lot more about that in my second book. But basically, I was, under the impression that, if God was going to be mean, if God was going to punish me and send, the devil after me and send me to HELL, if I made a mistake, well, then I was just going to hate God too. And of course, this is my child. This is when I was a child. And, overall, I was actually a really, happy and normal kid. But I didn't know this at the time that hate was a protector, right? Now I know as an adult, hate was just a protector. It was just protecting me from, um, the pain, right? The pain that my parents were going through, the pain that, um, wasn't sure what was going to happen to me. It was like the fear of punishment from God. It felt like hate was this wall that could protect me. So I don't know if any of you can resonate with this. I'm going a little bit off script because I wanted to speak from my heart. And here's something that I wrote that was so interesting. And I was like, oh my gosh, right? I let the hatred for my parents and God squash my innocence and my curiosity. And I was like, wow, I was like, what did the hate do to me? Right. I was like, I have no idea. And then eventually I turned that hate towards myself. Right. And I had so much self loathing, which came out as self judgment, self berating, self criticism, inner harshness. Oh my gosh, to the maximum extreme, I think. It's so much, of course, softer now because I've been working on it. And so, and then after my dad died, it was interesting. I wrote this too because I was like really kind of trying to tune in because this is something I very much buried. Because it's so the opposite of earth angelic to have hate, right? And so I really feel this. I'm feeling so exposed right now, but that's okay because I know these are just parts, and this is my inner child that needs my love. And talk about synchronicities. I pulled the inner child, okay, because I was like, okay, what story should I tell tomorrow? And actually, I wrote 2 other stories, which was really interesting. Thinking about this YouTube live, and now I'm realizing they're going to go in my book, and it's great and it's all divine. And then eventually I was like, wait a minute, why don't I just tell this story? Because it was a revelation when I was in King Spa. I just had this revelation that, oh my gosh, I buried all of this. My inner child still has this hate within her. And excuse me. Thank you, Mariah. Thank you, Lisa. And so one of the insights that I had when I was, thinking about this was that, after my dad died, again, like I said, I turned that hate towards myself, hating my body, hating my skin. And of course, easily hating anybody who thought differently from me, right? It was just boom. I had all these walls up. No one was going to hurt me again. Especially after my dad's death. So it was a long road back to my angels and this journey of self-love, which is really a lifetime journey. And and it's worth every step. So in my therapy session yesterday with my coach, I realized that hate is a huge shadow of the heart, but it was so buried for me. It was so eclipsed from my consciousness that I didn't include it in the bullet points of like the shadow of your heart, right? In the micro hurts is what I actually call them in my book. And I realized after I wrote the book, because, I'm bringing my book alive, and it's a living transmission, right? So, as I teach and share, I get new downloads and I get new understandings and new ways of teaching sort of the same idea and topic. So, it was just, I'm so grateful for all the revelations and the epiphanies and the breakthroughs that are happening as part of this universal 7. year, right? 2023 being this universal 7 year of breakthrough consciousness. And I just feel like I'm in the midst of it, right? So let's talk about your beautiful heart, right? Your heart. And one of the things I always say in all my meditations and all the teachings, right, is your heart is the gateway to your angel's love. And what does that mean? It means that this is where we receive the most love from our angels, right? The center, right? Your heart is the center of your being, both physically and spiritually. Here's something that as I've been working with the Ascended Masters, I've been working more with my guardian angels and my angel team, that I'm coming to understand that your heart, that our heart, right, my heart, is a sanctuary. Mother Mary talks really beautifully about that, right? It's the safe. What does that mean? It means it's the safest and softest place for you to be. It's funny, when I was typing safest place for you to be, softest, and I accidentally typed softest, and I thought, oh, it's both. I love the way those, little mistakes turn into huge things that are beautiful, right? And the heart chakra in the Sanskrit, right? So in the chakra system has the seven rainbow chakra system has a name, a Sanskrit name for each of those, each of the chakras, and the heart chakra is Anahata, which means unstruck. And I'm like in love with that, right? That our heart, right, which is the center of our being, spiritually and physically, which is the gateway to our angel's love, is unstruck, right? Meaning it's never been hurt, it's never been wounded. And I just love that. I think it's so beautiful. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Right, and back to the unstruck, right, that we've never truly been hurt. It's only our ego. So thinking about our heart as this beautiful alchemical space, it's an alchemical space, right? That is filled with unconditional love, that's filled with unconditional compassion, and filled with transformation. I have to share the angel card right now in the middle of this teaching, because I asked, how is it that you are trusting the sanctuary of your heart? That was literally, I had another question and it wasn't the right question. I thought it was releasing the shadow of the heart, but it was really this transformation. You literally, your guardian angel said, how can you trust that your heart is a sanctuary? Trust the transformational power of your heart. And that's what we're going to do today in our meditation, is bring in Zadkiel, Archangel Zadkiel. So, right, oh my gosh, synchronicities abound. And so I pulled talk about synchronicities. When I was deciding if I was going to share this story about my inner child and the hate that she experienced as a youth, as a child, I got the inner child healing card that I pulled for the whole group that I sent in my newsletter yesterday. And then again today, I pulled that same card, inner child healing. So I know it's all divine. I'm so grateful for the downloads. I'm so grateful for the downloads and the synchronicities that are supporting our path, right? Of vulnerability, of tenderness, of openness, of honesty. Mariah's saying, your story is your superpower. Yes. So thinking about your heart, right, as a sanctuary that's vast, it's vast, right? Meaning it has room for all of you. All of your parts are loved. All of your parts are welcome. All of your parts can fit in your heart. Isn't that amazing? I just love that. So, just listening to the angels. So in my book, what I realized I was calling the shadow of the heart is the microhertz, right? The angels liken microhertz to tiny little pebbles. Someone says or does something, that hurts you, that's a transgression. And then a little tiny pebble is formed. And of course, there's ways I talk about the ways that you can, release those in that practice, release and lead with your heart. But here's what happens. Our ego thinks, right, that we need to hold on to that hurt so we don't get hurt again. We need to remember that hurt so we don't get hurt again. But what the angels remind us is that hurt attracts hurt, like light attracts light. And so it doesn't serve us to hold on to that hurt. Of course, we need to process. Of course, we need to honor our feelings. Of course, we need to listen to our bodies and to our parts. But the goal, right, is to release that. And so what's the shadow of the heart? What are these micro hurts, right? Grief, grievance, loss, heartache, sadness, betrayal. That's a big one this year. Hurt, rejection, abandonment, loneliness, disappointment. But what wasn't included in there, which again was so buried within me, because I at some point realized that hatred wasn't a good thing, and it wasn't socially acceptable, and it wasn't right, if you will, in quotes. And so I buried it. And so much so, again, that I didn't include hate as a shadow of the heart. I mean, probably one of maybe the biggest ones, self-loathing. And just wanting to name that here. And so understanding that there's wisdom in that shadow, there's in the transformation of those shadows, those micro hurts, right? And if we don't transform or release those micro hurts, what happens? They turn into a rock, a boulder, a mountain, right? And so now we're going to work with beautiful Archangel Zadkiel for this amazing, what he was saying to me, and I really feel Mother Mary's presence here as well, is, hello, welcome. Activating your heart as a sanctuary, right? And within that process, releasing whatever needs to releasing those shadows of the heart. And the angels what I feel the angels are saying right now is, what that shadow of your heart is. What's in there that needs to transform, that needs to release, that needs to let go. And if you don't consciously know, that's okay. Your angels know. Hi, Janice, welcome. So yeah, let's trust that, right? And really feeling the angels of transformation here, right? It's like, activating and awakening that sanctuary of your heart. And so, my dears, I'm going to have you close your eyes if that's available for you, and just take some cleansing breaths in and out. And as you breathe, just thank your body for serving you so well. Feel your soul inside of your body, and feel the vastness and love of your soul expand outside of your body, into your aura, and up towards your angels. And we invite your amazing angels to be here, your angels, your guardian angels. We welcome the angels of release and lead with your heart, Archangel Azrael, the angel of comfort, Archangel Shamuel, the angel of peace, Archangel Zadkiel, the angel of compassion, and Archangel Jeremiah, the angel of mercy. So I see them just creating a beautiful circle of empowerment around you, along with your guardian angels, as you breathe, inviting your soul to lead the way. So your soul knows what you need to release, what you need to receive. And so as you breathe, feel the connection from the crown of your head to your heart, and from your heart to your roots. And see your awesome energetic roots, like roots of a tree, flowing through your legs, out of the soles of your feet, into your Earth Star chakra, and all the way to the heart of the earth. And as your roots sink into the earth, allow them to connect with each other, creating a joyful, empowered, co creative network of roots of light, right? There's no rescuing, there's no absorbing anyone's energy. It's just supportive, loving energy that allows you to release more and receive more. Beautiful. So just breathe as we connect with our beautiful hearts, right? Both the physical heart within you and the spiritual heart that resides in your heart chakra, by bringing the palms of your hands over your heart. So either one hand or both hands. And really focusing on the secondary palm chakra, the chakra in the center of your palm, activating and opening up the sanctuary of your heart temple as you renew your devotion. I am devoted to receiving love and compassion from my angels. So just breathe as your heart opens to your angels' love, as your mind aligns with divine mind. As you receive your angels' devotion for you, their love, their loyalty, their enthusiasm for your healing. Just breathe as we welcome the medicine of relaxation. Relax and cherish your body. Inhale and connect with your energetic roots. And exhale, relax your muscles from your bones, from the crown of your head, across your shoulders, physical relaxation down your spine, through your legs and feet to your roots. When you inhale, connect with your parts, your universe of parts. And as you exhale, relax your emotions, calm your emotions, balance your emotional state, your emotional body, emotional relaxation. There's room for all of you. And as you breathe again, connect with your chakra temples, especially your heart and heart temple. And as you exhale, relax your mind. Sink your thinking mind into your feeling heart. Mental relaxation. Space between your thoughts. And we welcome you, your intuition, your creativity. We welcome miracles. And as you inhale, connect with your aura, the electromagnetic field around your body. And as you exhale, surrender your pain into the arms of your angels. Spiritual relaxation. Space for grace. And you can relax your hands if they're still on your heart, or maybe it feels really safe and comfortable to be there. So whatever feels right for you. We welcome the medicine of release and lead with your heart, and the medicine of receive and trust your intuition, both happening at the same time. So our energy body is fully activated, right? Your consciousness is open to your energy body as we enter the temple of our heart. So see yourself, your soul, your inner child, and any parts that need healing today entering in to the sanctuary of your heart. And once you're there, there's just this amazing pink light. There's pink rose quartz pillars. There's an altar made of rose quartz. There's a sound of water, a gentle, soft sound of water. There's a smell of roses. And already feeling disarmed. So Archangel Zadkiel stepping forward, bringing the medicine of transformation, the medicine of the violet flame. And I'm feeling the safety nets of releasing the cushions of comfort. And know that you may already be releasing, right? Your emotions may be rising and falling. Your body may twitch or shudder. You may find yourself so grounded in this deep state of stillness. You may find yourself laughing. It's all perfect. We welcome the medicine of release only when ready, trusting that your angels have your back, that your inner child is an inner master that fully trusts the safety, the sanctity, the sanctuary of your heart. And so welcoming this part that needs the most healing. For me, I'm going to work with my inner child who used hate as a protector. And I feel your soul, your guardian angels, Archangel Zadkiel, just beaming compassion to whatever part, whatever pain, whatever wound, whatever trauma you're healing or clearing right now. Really trust. There's a line from the Sophia Code. I am the power of undefended love. And so let that resonate within you. And your guardian angels just shining a light on that loudest part, on that shadow of the heart that's just so ready to release. And know that sometimes when releasing, right, where there's no rushing when releasing happens, but what can happen is it can feel like it's getting louder or bigger. And that's okay. That's perfect. Just trust. So just breathe. What shadow is being illuminated? And then we're going to ask this beautiful medicine. So what's happening is we're syncing again our thinking mind into our feeling heart. This is an energetic process. This is an energetic process of transformation, of alchemy. So it doesn't have to, won't make sense, and it doesn't have to. So as you're in this beautiful sanctuary of your heart, there's a violet flame. And there's a violet flame, but I see a lot of pink. It's like you're surrounded, your part that you're healing, your part that you're transforming is surrounded in a pink healing light. So there's an extra bubble of love and protection. There you go, beautiful release. And we just release into the violet flame. And as you release, you can ask, you're safe to ask, what lesson am I learning from this pain? What is the deeper meaning of this shadow? I'm willing to see it with eyes wide open, with the eye of my heart, through the eyes of my guardian angels. Help me learn. Help me trust. Help me let go. There you go. Just release, release, release. It's all perfect. See all of the shadow, all of the pain, all of the trauma going into the violet flame. The violet flame instantly and properly transforms it back to love, back to what the angels are saying is the highest vibrational form. And so Archangel Zadkiel is holding your heart, the front of your heart, the back of your heart, with so much love and tenderness and compassion. Just receive this now. It's all perfect. Just receive. As Zadkiel, and he's really saying like reactivates, because it was already a sanctuary, reactivates your heart as a sanctuary for you and all of your parts, all of your feelings, all of your emotions, all of you. And I feel Mother Mary's presence just as like a big warm hug. She's like everywhere. She's everywhere. In front, behind, above, below, right, left, within, within. And so just take a few cleansing more breaths as you continue to receive the empowerment of your heart as a sanctuary. And if there's anything else that needs to release, anything else, any other shadow, any other layer, I'm feeling my inner child like hurt, betrayal, sadness, grief, grievances, just throwing it all in there. Rejection, depression. If I didn't say depression before, depression is a wound of the heart. So and I see us all just putting it all in there, and our inner child's just playful and innocent and light and free as they are, as they should be, as they need to be, as they are. So a couple more breaths of just receiving love from your guardian angels, love from, it's like love for literally from within, love from the inner sanctuary, right? Of your amazing heart. So the angels of transformation, sealing your aura, sealing your heart chakra, sealing in all of the healing. As we sink back down to the energetic roots, see those roots of light. And we're going to disconnect from the group, from the collective. So as you inhale, draw your roots back from the collective, back from the group. And as you exhale, send your roots all the way down to the heart of the earth. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you. We love you. We see you. We bless you. We so appreciate your support, your compassion, your abundance, your bounty. Let us know how we can help, continue to help and serve, help and support you. And so we see each other, all of us here live, all of us connecting with the replay in a circle of love, in a circle of light. We bow to each other as we dedicate all the healing that you received today to all our relations in all directions of time. And really see, trust, feel, know that your angels are bowing to you with so much love and devotion and deep, deep, deep compassion as we seal our meditation and inner journey with a namaste. Namaste, everyone. Yay! Woo! I just feel our inner children are so happy. What a wonderful way to spend Valentine's Day, to start out this day of love, right? Giving love, expressing love, receiving love, and how you're just like so ready, right? I just see all of our hearts just lit up. And I'd love to hear, something that you saw or felt. If you want to share something in the chat. Excuse me. So the beautiful, yes, it's so beautiful. Angel Receiver training begins tomorrow. I am so grateful. Thank you for all of you who have said yes. Thank you for all of you who are going to be joining us. Again, I'll always make room for one more. So if somebody is like, okay, I'm a yes, I'm in, you can go to my website, jillkempnerhealing.com, and register there. You can also register on the Infinity Foundation.org website as well. And if you're ready to hire me as your angel coach, go to my website. Under the free jillkempnerhealing.com, under the tab free conversation, you can fill out a short questionnaire and sign up for a breakthrough conversation. The breakthrough conversation is over the phone. It's 45 to 60 minutes. And what I help you do is I help you get clear about, what pain your angels are saying. This is the pain that you need to work on right now. And I share your customized angelic pain relief plan on that call. That conversation is free, and I'd love to connect with you in that way. And then just planting the seed. I'm going to be at Relax for Life and on March 18th, sharing basic level IET. So excited, happy, and joyful about that. Actually, that class is almost full. So if you're interested in that, I would sign up right away. I'm also going to be teaching intermediate and advanced following that. So I'm teaching all 3 levels of IET this year. I'm so excited and grateful. I'll also be teaching, diving and expanding into practice number 1, Renew Your Devotion at Relax for Life on April 29th. Those are both Saturdays. And you can find all that information on my website and also on the Relax for Life website. It's actually there. And I want to say congratulations to Relax for Life. It is their 25-year anniversary. That's so awesome. So grateful to be a part of their staff and that beautiful space. And then I'm being guided to share that the angel receiver training, I'm going to be walking you through the steps of the practices in my book. And what's going to be unique that I haven't really shared before is the archangel that's connected with that step. So I feel like I'm going to share so much more of my story and then just really up leveling the way that you're approaching your angelic pain relief process. And I'm just really excited about it. So anything else, angels, that it's coming through. So yeah, and it's only $105. And again, there's always room for one more. So if your heart is calling you to it, I'd love to see you there. And I feel like the angels were saying something else. Yay, Mariah. So happy you're going to be joining us. You too, Janice. Yeah, so thank you all for being here. Thank you for sending me so much love and your beautiful healing energy. Oh, good. This is a beautiful. So Mariah sharing that she had a beautiful release that she needed today and feeling really held by the angels. Absolutely. And I'm so excited that like all of our hearts are right, these beautiful sanctuaries, right? And we release whatever that shadow was, or at least a layer of it. So I will see you next week. I'm going to be here, I think on, 221. So I'll be here next week. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. I really appreciate your support, and I will see you soon. All my love. Bye, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy the day. Namaste. Thank you.